Welcome to the Money, Mindset and Miracles podcast, helping you to grow predictable and scalable months of income from your business as gracefully as possible. I'm Rachel Smith, business coach, mindset expert, speaker and the founder of the 5K Club.
Have you ever noticed that strange situation that you are earning the same flipping money every single month? If you're not even sure, just pause this podcast for a moment, or if not anywhere near your accounts, go and check this out. Go and see how right this is. You maybe get that kind of niggle in your stomach that I'm speaking directly to you. But there is something really common that happens when you are making money in your business, is that it is really, really common for you to get to a situation where your income is plateauing. And that is where the income just doesn't really move above a number. It might move a little bit, but when you actually look at your income, it's more or less staying the same every single month. And even maybe to the point, if you haven't done this work before, is that it's staying at the same amount every single year. And when that happens, it really can start to feed into that negative part of your brain that's like, oh my God, you can't run a successful business. It isn't possible for you to put your prices up. You can't work with clients on a high-end project or price point. And it can start to be really, really damaging to your business, to your mindset, to your belief. But there is something you can do. And I have worked with so many women on this, and they hadn't really consciously realised that they are earning the same amount of money. They've had that kind of niggle and they've gone away, checked it and gone, oh my God, I'm making the same amount of money. And this happened for me in my business. So, kind of fairly new to running a business, was, all in, doing everything, doing all the things, working with all the people, investing in all the stuff. Got to the end of the first tax year. It was like, right, okay, that's my income. Should have been checking it earlier, but we'll come to that. So carried on. Next year, same thing happened. What's going on? Is it not possible for me to work with more people to earn more money? Why am I stuck at this point? And it was around this time when I started to be aware of something called your money mindset. Obviously, as a trained coach and NLP practitioner, well aware of mindset, but I didn't really think about my money mindset. And really what that is about how you think and feel about money. And I didn't think about this all the time. I was a grown-up in a flourishing career. I never thought about my money mindset. But as soon as I came to running my own business and I was dependent on generating money every single month, all of a sudden, hey, the world changes, doesn't it? And all of a sudden you become very aware of the money that you have and the money that you don't have as well. So when I started to notice this pattern in my earning capacity, I was like, what is this amount of money? And why am I stuck at it? So guess what? Guess what this led me to believe, and guess what this led me to understand. And right back at in 2010, wow, that feels a long time ago, when I left to go on maternity leave to have my second child, and I made that intention that I was never going back to that paid employment. I had a year maternity, and then I was able to negotiate a very lovely redundancy package. So I kind of had like a second year of saying that I was kind of running a business, but actually I was just having this really lovely time with my children and plenty of cash in the bank, and nothing had really changed apart from the fact that I wasn't working. And then it got to the kind of the end of that period, and I was like, oh, heck, if I don't start making some money, I'm going to have to go and find a job. And by now I really knew that I didn't want to. So, in those early stages, I hadn't been looking at my money mindset. I was in business, I was having fun, I was marketing this and launching that, and I was talking to this person and I was working with that client. It was all really exciting and I didn't have any levels of consistency. I was just having a go, seeing what works, and that's exactly what you want to be doing early on. But when I realised that I was making the same money every month and therefore every year, I was like, what is going on here? And as I said, it was about the time that I started to know more about how I felt about money and realised that how I felt about money had a direct correlation to how much money I could earn. And I realised that there was a story that I told myself back in 2012 when I became much more intentional about growing a business, that I said to myself, as long as I can generate the same money that I was generating from my salary, that would equate to me running a successful business. And actually, when I started to look at this amount of money that I was earning every single month, which was the same for the past 24 months, I began to realise that the amount of money was my old income. And I had attached a story around that amount of money. Back in 2012, when I kind of became intentional about running a business, I realised that I'd said to myself, as long as I was making that amount of money, everything was fine. I could carry on running my business and being a mum at home as well. And I realised that I'd really got myself wrapped up into that story, that was the amount of money that I needed to make. And this is what we call an income ceiling. And if you are resonating with this and you're up for actually exploring this a little bit for yourself, I really want for you to identify if there is an amount of money that you can see coming through into your account, into your business account, that you have a story about. The question you want to be asking is, what is the story that I have around this amount of money? And then you need to do the work to release that story, because it's become a block, it's become a limiting belief around your ability to earn more than that. And you might have all sorts of stories. Mine was about my own salary, which might be similar. You might have some stories about it's not safe for you to earn more money than that. Maybe you will lose something if you earn more than that. Perhaps if you earn more than that, you're going to be earning more than your partner, or maybe somebody significant in your family and it doesn't feel safe for you to do that. Now, you've got to understand that all of those beliefs, all of those stories that you're unconsciously telling yourself, they're the things that are holding you back. And you're not going to dramatically change your relationship with anybody else apart from the relationship that you've got with yourself and money. And that is the most important thing, is that you will be able to go out into the world and create a much bigger impact and much more successful version of your life by growing a business, by working with more clients, by growing as an individual, and by earning more money. So I would say to you that you want to do whatever you can to understand how you think and feel about money and what are those limiting beliefs that are holding you back from growing your business, because you want growing your business to be as easy as possible. So let's just press pause for a moment and think about what business would feel like if you didn't have your current limiting beliefs about money. And you might be saying, well, I don't have any limiting beliefs about money, because you haven't done this work yet. And I can guarantee that you will find some limiting beliefs about your ability to earn more money, because seriously, we all have them. Every single person has them. It just depends on your ability to move through these things. But I want for you to think about all the action taking in your business. If you were doing all that action taking and you were getting all of the results from that action taking, what would that be like? How different would your business be like then? How many more clients would you be working with? How much more money would you be generating? And how different would your life be if you were generating your desired income? Because it could be that all you have to do is remove the limiting beliefs and actually work on your relationship with money for all of that action taken to start to generate those results that you truly desire to have. So just think about that for a moment. And if you're like, oh yeah, I can definitely see that this is an area that I need to work on, I've got 2 amazing resources for you. The first one is my Wealth and Abundance hypnosis recording, which I've specifically written and recorded for women like you who are running a business, who are ready to step into the next level of income. And you understand that perhaps you've got some limiting beliefs or blocks. And I've written the hypnosis to speak to those. And it's completely free. So the link is over in the show notes. Go and download it. Go and listen to it. It's amazing. I listen to it all the time. So it's one of those resources that is really impactful in the most positive way on you and your business and your results. And the other resource is my Udemy course, which is Set and Achieve Your Income Goal Every Single Month. It's a 30-minute course with 3 brilliant resources. And I take you through 5 steps where you can set your monthly goal every single month, where you can clear your limiting beliefs and you can anchor in your new income goal so it starts to feel really normal for you to show up and call that in. So if you are ready to work on your relationship with money so that you can grow your business, you can generate more profit, and you can move away from all this kind of income ceiling limitations, these are 2 brilliant resources that I really encourage you to go and download and access and do the work. The course has been created so it becomes like an integral part of your business, and you can use this tool every single month. And the more times that you do it, the faster you're going to achieve those brilliant results. So I hope I've enlightened you about income ceilings and how you can go and figure out what yours is, and then the steps that you can do to alleviate it. If you've got any questions about your relationship with money, anything from this mini series of episodes all around your relationship with money, please drop me a comment below. If you've loved this episode and you want more from this mini series, don't forget to subscribe. And if you'd like to leave me a review, I would massively appreciate that. It just helps more people to find out about this podcast and actually get those ahas and those things that are going to help them to create the business that they're looking for as well. So if you feel like helping out some fellow entrepreneurs, that would be amazing. Okay, until next time, have fun growing a brilliant business, and I'll speak to you soon.